behind the voice, right? So welcome to the Girl That Got Up podcast, a safe space for the woman who had to survive things that she never should have experienced. The woman who had to become strong too early, love from broken places, and carry pain in silence. This is more than a podcast. This is healing. This is honesty. This is becoming. I'm Latisha, and this is just a podcast. This is where the version of me that I buried finally gets a voice. Because the truth is, I didn't lose myself as a woman. I lost myself as a little girl. And this is the story of the girl that got up. But can I ask you a question? How long have you been surviving instead of actually building? Because for a long time, I thought surviving was actually winning. I survived heartache. I survived abandonment. I survived depression. I survived financial hardship. I survived losing everything. I survived becoming a single mom. I survived homelessness. I survived disappointment. But every time life knocked me down, I got right back up. People will tell me, girl, you so strong. You relentless. You always figure it out. And while those words sounds encouraging, they also become the identity that I found myself hiding behind. Because surviving became the only version of me I actually knew. I didn't know how to rest. I didn't know how to receive. I didn't know how to build. I only knew how to survive. But one day, God interrupted my thinking. He asked me something that changed my life. Latisha, are you surviving or are you becoming? That question wrecked me because survival got me here, but it wasn't designed to take me where he was calling me to go. Survival had a purpose. See, survival isn't bad. God gives us survival. It's why Noah kept building the ark when people laughed. David kept showing up before he ever wore the crown. This is why Hagar kept walking through the wilderness after being sent away. Survivor keeps you alive. It keeps you enduring. It keeps your faith breathing while everything around you is falling apart. But survival was never meant to become your identity. Because if all you ever do is survive, you never create, you never build, you never dream. You only recover from one crisis to the next. I realized something. I had become so comfortable fighting fires that I forgot God called me to build a house. I had become so comfortable reacting that I stopped being intentional. Every month, I was trying to make it. Every week, I was barely trying to get by and catch a breath. Every day, I'm trying to keep my head above water. But God didn't save me just to spend my whole life surviving. He saved me so that I can build something that outlives me, a legacy. Because legacy doesn't just happen by accident. It doesn't just happen by happenstance. Legacy is built intentionally. It's when you pick up your cross. And then Jesus said something that challenged me in Luke 9:23. He said, if anyone who come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Notice he did not say carry your trauma. He did not say carry your excuses. He did not say wear or carry your victim mindset. He said pick up your cross. That is a difference. My trauma happened to me, but my cross is what God is using to transform me. My pain is a part of my story. My cross is a part of my purpose. One kept me alive. The other one makes me like Christ. And every day I have a decision. Am I picking up yesterday's pain or today's assignment? Builders wake up differently. Builders steward differently. Builders think differently. Builders don't just pray for blessings, they prepare for them. Builders don't just spend, they steward resources. Builders don't just react, they plan. Builders don't just survive today, they think about the next generation. Because what I'm building, my kids would inherit. Not just money, not just habits, my discipline, my faith, my habits, my emotional health, my relationship with God. They're watching what I build on a consistent basis. And this is something that God showed me. I used to think success was getting out of debt, getting out of bad relationships, getting out of survival. But God said, no, success is what you build after you get out. Because getting free isn't the finish line. Building differently is. So I want to give you 3 practical steps that you can apply into your life the same way that I did for myself. 1, stop making excuses based on today's emergency. Ask yourself, will this decision still matter 5 years from now? Legacy-minded people think beyond today's feelings and emotions. Number 2, replace reaction routine. Stop living by emotions. False evidence appearing real is fear. Create habits. Pray before checking your phone. Budget every paycheck. Read scriptures daily. Schedule time with your kids, time with your family. Small routines build big legacies. Number 3, build something that outlives you. Ask yourself, what am I creating today that my children or someone else will benefit from tomorrow? Maybe it's wisdom, maybe it's forgiveness, maybe it's a business, maybe it's faith. Maybe it's simply becoming emotionally healthy. Legacy starts with today's obedience. And I want to close with this. I will always be grateful for the woman who survived, because without her I wouldn't be here. She endured what she had to endure. She fought battles nobody knew about. She got up even when it was easier to stay down. But I also know she can't lead me into the future God has for me. The survivor in me kept me alive. The builder in me will leave a legacy and an inheritance. So today, I choose to stop surviving, and I actually choose to start building. Building faith, building discipline, building peace, building wealth, building healthy relationships, building a legacy that says to my children, you don't have to start where I started. Because that's what generational curses look like. Not just surviving what broke your family, but building what can bless them. And I am Latisha, and this is the Girl That Got a Podcast, where healing becomes legacy, faith becomes action, and an ordinary woman becoming extraordinary through the power of God. And remember, it's all God. No breaks on healing, no breaks on becoming, no breaks on not building that legacy. And I'll see you in the next video. And I love you.